Cole, Cole. Listen, I respect you. I promise you I do. I respect your craft. I respect what you have given to the game. I respect the longevity, the people that you put on. I respect that about you. I promise you I do. So I'm gonna first start off with the aspects of giving you your flowers before I say what I'm about to say. I'm sorry, dog. It's just like I said in my last video. I don't think you get in the concept of, yes, you can, like, I hear people on the internet, right? People are on the internet. We're going to go into the Curtis King interview. The Curtis King basically talking about reflecting on the J. Cole apology. My issue with J. Cole apologizing isn't that I don't want him to be a better person. I think that most people that are in hip hop, they want this to be some type of positive. Yes, there's some people that want the blood. They want the meat. You feel me? They want the bloodshed. Yes, there's times for that, right? But I'm gonna just be honest with you. You cannot throw rocks and hide your hands, Cole. You can't. And then when you do it, you can't then say, "Oh man, you of all people, you and who you look up to, J. Cole, you look up to fucking Jay-Z, Nas. You remember that beef? You know how entangled that shit got. I know you remember the Tupac and Biggie beef. I know you remember down south type beefs. You feel me? Like Gucci Mane and Jeezy. You feel me? So it's like for you to like not understand how you do sometimes have to choose us. Either you choose a side or you stay in the middle and don't choose a side and leave this. Don't talk about shit. Don't go grouping up with niggas. It's like I know you know better. It's not. You can't be trying to play that whole I didn't know type shit. You can't. And this is what it sounds like when you go about aspects of, oh man, I felt bad about doing that. And now I gotta apologize. People are gonna look at you crazy because you're apologizing for some shit that you of all people should already fucking know. You of all people should already. To the people that's in the people's comment section talking about y'all just want negative rap. No, we don't. We just want people to be who they are. And when a snake is a snake, you just have to accept them for being a snake. So if Kendrick I'm not saying that he will do this, but if Kendrick forevermore basically be on some, I'm not fucking with that nigga. My ops linking up with my ops type shit. He said that in one of his songs. He said that basically people that don't like him grouping up with other motherfuckers that don't like him. You feel me? But it's expected. He said he already knows how this game goes. And the thing is that because of your predecessors and who you look up to, I know you know better. We gonna go into the video, bruh. It's just crazy to me, dog. It's crazy to me.
Instead of crashing out. Crash instead of crashing out. That's what you need to do. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get into it. Let me make sure I got everything repped. So yeah, we're gonna cover the J. Cole situation. We're gonna cover the results of whatever promotion that we, I guess, mistakenly did for
basically
Mr. Harlow. I don't think we did a good job of promoting if that was the goal. Okay, that's there. This is here.
Let me see. Let me click.
All right, let's get this situated. All right, cool. And then after let's do what we did.
Curtis DIY.
DIYers, we are finally starting to hear from J. Cole as he does an interview spree, circuit, whatever you want to call it. And his first stop was with Apple Music and the legendary Nadeska, who handled this interview really well. But we're not going to talk about this interview where he finally addresses some of the things that people have speculated about his now famous apology during the Kendrick versus Drake battle. But he also
the fact that he even talking about it lets me know how much is resting on his soul. He was talking about the aspect of his wife was crying. His wife was crying. My nigga, she synced that shit on that nigga, dog, on how that wasn't right. It's like, come on, bruh.
Nope. His feelings about how he feels the
bruh, it's
industry
allergies,
and
dog.
turn their back on
they fuck on me.
Canadian. So let's start here because we got a lot to cover in this video. But first and foremost, I want to get to this part because we've done so much coverage on this. I know it's 2 years removed, but people are finally starting to come out and have conversations about it. So listen to what J. Cole had to say when prompted about his now famous apology.
Before you made the apology, the 5 minutes, the 5 hours before, was it something that you had really thought of and planned? Or did you
No.
get on the stage and felt like, I need to do this?
No, it hit me an hour before.
Okay.
But before that, I was stressing the fuck out but in the moment that the idea came to me, like via God, it's like, oh man, I lifted and I got light and I got excited. I got so excited because, you know, to tell you the 2 or 3 days before that, it was like, oh my, nah, this is terrible, because I felt like I misrepresented myself. You know what I mean? It's like all of us.
What I'm trying to figure out, what made him, for him to be such a fan of Cole, fan of Kendrick, right? For him to be such a fan of Kendrick and the lyrical miracle shit, right? How do you still try to do what you do? And I hear the fucking Drake fans in the back. Oh, y'all just being negative. Y'all just being negative. He just wanted to be positive with rap. How do you be positive with a snake? And you know he snaked niggas. You know he has snaked niggas, dog. Cole, you know that Drake has snaked niggas. Not saying that Kendrick hasn't either. I don't know what the fuck Kendrick has done. At the very least, Kendrick snaking ain't in the fucking public. At the very least, he handled that shit behind closed doors and figure out what he got to figure out. Drake, that nigga is literally known for snaking his own people. His own he snaked Weezy. Didn't they say that when Weezy was in jail, he smashed one of his girls? Like, come on, bruh. Like, it's some type of, you gotta have some type of code, dog. There's conversations of motherfuckers literally fighting this nigga because of him snaking niggas. Certain slick disses. Let's just keep it a buck. Drake don't even know who he is. He don't. And that's just bare bones of what the fucking gist of this shit is. He always coming out with different type of flows from different continents and different countries. You understand what I mean? He go from south to north to the west to the east. He ain't even American. He Canadian. So it's like, let's start there. So you hang out with dudes that don't even know themselves. Let's start there. Then you go in the aspect of, I feel bad for. Yes, you should feel bad for what you did, because you know that you was dealing with somebody that wasn't even on the up and up. It's crazy to me, dog.
I'm giving life to the.
Well, we gotta debunk one thing first of all. He's saying now, I shouldn't say saying now. He's making it clear that there wasn't a conversation with Schoolboy Q. I know that was rumored. That was something that I also had questions about, because Schoolboy Q performed at that Dreamville festival, and maybe he gave a heads up to J. Cole about, you know, what was to happen and how brutal this battle was going to get. Port Antonio definitely didn't help said theories, but he's saying that it was not Schoolboy. It was God. It was God that said, hey, man, you got to get this right, because I'm sitting this on your soul a certain way, and you got to get this right. And it was like an hour before, he was like, man, I should do this. How you feel about that?
Yeah.
How you feel about that, man?
I should do this. Like, God just came to you and just said, you should go about possibly fucking with somebody that you know for a fact that the person that you're on the track with has beef with currently. You should possibly try to send slick shots to both him and basically make it about lyrical. Man, again, to the people that basically say that it should just be positive, it shouldn't be violent. It's different when you're dealing with people like Drake, dog. Clearly we have seen that it's different when you're dealing with people like Drake, when you address the lawsuit. You fucking idiots. Everybody that keeps saying we should keep it positive, that should be null and void. That should be silent. They should shut the fuck up when they address the fact that fucking Drake is the one that included a lawsuit in a fucking beef, my nigga. You talk about keeping the peace and keeping it positive? He's trying to take money out of these niggas' pockets, dog. So cool. Keep that same energy, as the Charlemagne would say.
Do me a favor too. Hey yo, DIYer, if you're enjoying this content, please don't forget to hit the like button. It helps this video and this channel.
I'm gonna link the video in this.
I appreciate you.
I should not be scratching my eyes. It's a lot of
I got
fucking
questions.
pollen.
I got, I don't know. We don't know these people, right? We know them from the time we spend with their music. We don't know these people. We know them in the interview. We don't know these people. But I got questions.
We don't know these people, Curtis. I understand that. But the thing is that we do know behavior patterns. We're not, we I don't know how old you are. I'm 36. You feel me? I'm unk status. So I see repetition and history repeats itself. You understand what I mean? You do notice behavior patterns. And this ain't, none of this looking on the up and up, dog. None of what J. Cole is saying is on the up and up to me. I don't know his character. I don't know who he is. But as far as his behavior patterns, it's been consistently inconsistent. And that's somebody, if you have that as a friend, that's somebody that you basically avoid. That's somebody that you avoid, which is why I say I understand why Kendrick will now have beef with Cole. I understand.
I got questions.
You can apologize all you want.
I really feel like a conversation was had because the energy did not feel like, oh man, because the energy was so
braggadocious,
so active.
It was braggadocious.
That 7-minute drill.
It was braggadocious.
So like, oh, you were able to pull on those things very easily. You were able to attack the discography.
Exactly.
Of Kendrick. Like these were things where
exactly.
It's like, in a battle, you gotta reference things that you've always seen as flaws in said person, no matter if it's your friend, your homie. And at some point, you gotta think, if I ever had to go at it with them, these are the things that I would probably bring up.
Probably say. Probably. That's. Yeah. Nah, bruh. Nah. Kendrick, if you ever watch this nigga, like, listen, I understand. It ain't even about it not being right, my nigga. I understand. It's human nature. Tell me that it's human nature. Why did he do you that way?
So it's like either it's
did he do you that way?
You ain't said it or you stayed prepared. I don't know, but this, I don't know about that.
Tell him that it's human nature.
Vision into a negative storylines or negative perceptions on somebody that I fuck with and got love for. You know what I mean? Somebody that I like care about, and it's like, oh shit. In my mind, of course. I mean, I could take you back to, we know why that happened in the first place.
I keep going back to the deleted scene. I'm not gonna hold you. Deleted's fucking, it broke down a lot of this shit on his behavior of how he thinks kind of is like a little warped about how he views how he showed up. And it's like, bro, of course you're going to view yourself as, I didn't know. I didn't know. Like, no, nigga, you knew. You knew, bro. Stop this. And even Nadeska handled this very well. But I know for a fact that Nadeska wanted to, like, off the record, tell me the truth. Nadeska wanted to hit this nigga with the, tell me the fucking truth, nigga. I get what you were saying right there, but tell me the fucking truth. It's moments where they show Nadeska's face, and it's like, it's almost, you could see, I'm not going to put this on her, but I feel as though Nadeska, in the back of her mind, is like, okay, yeah, okay. It's like that fucking Meg Thee Stallion interview with, what's her name, the G lady, was it Jill? I don't even know her name. The lady that be with Oprah. And it's like, it's not that she don't, oh no, it's like the fucking, not even that. It's like the interview with her and R. Kelly. Because you want to conduct a professional interview. You don't want to get them upset. You don't want to get them unruly. But you do want to acknowledge, like, come on now, nigga. Come on, bruh.
Right. But just to answer your question, that shit had me feeling terrible. Because I'm like, oh my God, like, this shit is nasty.
At what point did he feel terrible? That's my question.
Yeah. Exactly. Like 1 minute in, 2 minutes in, you made a 7-minute diss song, my nigga. What point did he
feel terrible? Was it when he was thinking of all the bad things that he could use within a battle, like all the ammo he had? Was it when he was thinking about that? When it was a part of when he was writing it, and he was like, "Ooh, this shit crazy." Ooh.
Yeah, he had some type of, like, he definitely talks about this in some of his interviews where he does have a bit of what he has said himself J. Cole has said himself that he has considered himself as a big hater. He's a hater. He has said that. Again, not saying that I know J. Cole, just receiving the behavior patterns. Consistently inconsistent. You understand what I mean? That's all. That's all. This is something that he's told us.
At what stage did it start to feel like that? And did it feel like that at all before this coming to God moment? Did it happen during the recording? Charlemagne the God says something about this too. We're going to get to that in a second. But I am just asking questions like everybody else because we don't have all the details.
This shit don't feel right. And of course, leading up to it, it made, when I was doing it, it made sense. Actually, I can't really say it made sense, but in a moment where I wasn't clear, like we were just talking about, I chose to do something that didn't align. It's like putting on the fucking outfit, the Versace sweater or whatever. In a moment where I wasn't clear, I chose to go this way for reasons that I could tell you about. But
I choose to go this way for reasons that
like putting on the,
and he doesn't even tell the reasons.
The Versace sweater.
Listen to this shit though. Again, going about, you don't know who J. Cole is. We don't know who he is, but we can address the inconsistencies in his consistent behavior. You understand what I mean? Just listen to him
or whatever. In a moment where I wasn't clear, I chose to go this way for reasons that I could tell you about. But
in a moment that he wasn't clear.
Everybody else, because we don't.
When I was doing it, it made sense. Actually, I can't really say it made sense, but
bingo, right there. In the moment he was doing it, it made sense. That's what he first said. Then he backtracks in mid-interview, mid-conversation. I can't really say that it made sense. So which one is it, my nigga? Which one inconsistently? It's like, which one is it? Consistently inconsistent, dog.
We don't have all the details.
This shit don't feel right. And of course, leading up to it, when I was doing it, it made sense. Actually, I can't really say it made sense, but in a moment where I wasn't clear, like we were just talking about, I chose to do something that didn't align. It's like putting on the fucking outfit, the Versace sweater or whatever. In a moment where I wasn't clear, I chose to
I'm not gonna hold you. Even in this mid, he's like trying to think about what he was thinking about. I don't even think he's, even with this interview with Nadeska, it seems as though it's very much last minute. I didn't really think about what I should be thinking about while I'm talking about this. It's kind of like I'm trying to put the words together right here, right now, right in front of you. You understand what I mean? And I get it, the aspect of, you got to basically, prepare yourselves for interviews like this. I get that. But even in this interview, it does not seem authentic. It doesn't seem genuine, dog. It doesn't. And it hurts me to say that because I am a J. Cole fan. I do fuck with his lyrics. I do. Some people could be calling him his lyrics trash because they don't be really saying nothing. Some people think that J. Cole don't be saying shit. And I understand them motherfuckers. They be needing that, what is it? They be needing that, either they need the, because it'd be like a lot of New York niggas that be on that type of time too. And some Cali niggas too. Speaking of Cali niggas, they were saying that Lil Russell don't be saying nothing. And I had to sit back and reckon with that shit because he don't. He be saying some positive shit from time to time, but I'm realizing that he has to do that to market for his brand. It just is what it is. It's a lot less black people around him, and it's a lot more, no shot at y'all, but it's a lot more white folks. It's a lot more Asian folks. It's a lot more Latino folks. Again, no shot at them, but it's not us that's around him. It's not a lot of us that's around him. Now in the backyard, there's a lot of us that's around him, but in his videos I be seeing, I'm like, and I get it. It's the brand. You got to figure out the brand. You got to market the brand to all people, all heaven sent people. You understand what I mean? But even this is kind of like, I don't know. It don't feel genuine to me, dog. To me personally, it don't feel genuine. it feels as though he basically mustered up these words to say this in an interview real quick. Even the interview with Cameron that he basically, like, I don't even know if that's genuine. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that Cameron isn't genuine, but
I chose to go this way for reasons that I could tell you about. But are you?
it is what it is.
Okay, it didn't set right in his soul. Only he knows what's going on in his soul, right? It didn't set right. I want to know where it was set at when the conversations about first person shooter came out, and there were certain lines that could obviously be interpreted as friendly competition with not only a Drake, who he's one-on-one battling throughout the actual video, the actual treatment of the video.
Exactly.
But some of the lines that could be interpreted as going at Kendrick. At what point does that cut off from that to now in the midst of this 7-minute drill? It's like, no, now it's too serious. That's a question.
You need to know right now is like, yo, I felt miserable about it. Like literally, like my whole demeanor, my whole shit, my wife could tell. And so I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go on the stage and like come out here and pretend. Almost like people think that I'm represented. Mike Delete Later had just dropped. It's the biggest news. Not saying Mike Delete Later is, but just the drama of all of this is the biggest news happening. And I'm coming out as a representative of what the fuck they just heard. It's like, nah. So an hour before, it was like,
Yeah. No. Stand on that.
aha. Like, yo,
Stand. No. That's the point. Stand on that. Stand on that. That's what we always talk about rap. Stand on that shit, bruh. If that's you, that's you. If that's not you, don't fucking say that's you. Stand on what you said. Stand on what you said. That's what Kendrick is saying. Stand on what you said. Stand on that. Because if you don't, then how can we look at you as some type of great rapper? Shit, let alone as a great rapper, but as a great a man. Stand on what you said, bruh. And it's like, I understand because it's the brand. Again, I want to start this off with love. I understand what J. Cole has done for his people. He's brought out amazing acts, brought out amazing artists, Ari Lennox, Boss. You know what I mean? Like people that he's done collabs with. You understand what I mean? I get that. But that and this ain't the same. You could do all of that great stuff. It just still looks crazy when you do this. Because now people are looking at this and then going to go back to how you conduct yourself when it comes to business with other folks. Now people are going to look at you crazy when Ari Lennox said that you was doing what you was doing when it comes to you. Well, you wasn't specifically doing it, but the people in Dreamville was doing what they was doing. You know what I mean? Even though she basically said that, hey, I ain't got no beef with J. Cole. He's done great by me. They're going to look at you crazy if anybody else comes out with that same type of sentiment. You understand what I mean? It's like, you can't please everybody. I get that. But it's like, at the very least, stand on what you say, man. It just is what it is. Or at least apologize and let it be like, hey, I fucked up.
Anybody else not
Don't try
buying
to
this shit?
Just be like, hey, I fucked up. I was wrong, and that's it. Not I was literally discombobulated in the head, and I don't know what I was thinking, and whoop-de-whoop, and la-di-la. Like, no, just say what you was wrong. But I understand they're rappers. It's the ego. It's always ego in rap. I understand that shit. Nobody's buying this shit. Nobody's buying this shit.
I feel like he doing the video and reaction at the same time. He like,
that's what I just said. That's exactly what I just said, bruh. It does not seem like he was thinking about it before he had the interview. That's cold. The fact that we are both saying this shit. I ain't even seen his review of this shit. It seems as though you have not thought about this shit and you're literally thinking about how you were feeling right now in this fucking interview. You understand how this can be looked at as disingenuous and unserious? You don't even sound like you're even solid in your own thoughts on how you think about what you did back then. Again, the consistently inconsistent is dangerous to some niggas. You are literally a liability. You are looked at as the ops, even if you don't claim a side. At the very least, be like, I'm not in between either one of them. And so, listen, you can fuck with me, don't fuck with me, but I'm not doing both, either side. I fuck with both of them. That could have been a side. That could have been a side.
Yo, and then I was like, oh man, that ain't the way I felt.
It's like he's
What's going on, bro? Like I kind of prefer when I didn't know anything at all as a fan.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like this is only adding
more fuel to the flame. Yeah. No. I agree. I fucking agree, dog. I agree. It's literally adding more fuel to the flame, Cole. If you watching, or any of his people watching, or even his fans, the reason why this interview is adding fuel to the flame and not quelling the flames by addressing the rumors is because he doesn't even sound sure in his own answers. You come to an interview to address the rumors and you still sound inconsistent. It makes no sense why you even would conduct yourself in an interview. Why you would even provide an interview. If you are truly sure, deep down you are unsure, you say that you're sure, but it even sounds inconsistent. You notice because you are a rapper. You are a rapper. It's not like you don't know how you're supposed to sound when you speak to the people. Nigga, they have classes about what you do, about how you make money. They have classes about how you pronounce your words and how you use your breath and how you basically sound, the way that you convey it. Nah,
Because
bro.
at some point you're gonna see that he's still kind of playing it safe for both sides.
Exactly.
These are both his boys. But,
You already chose.
He keeps indirectly doing more damage.
You chose a side, then you say that you're not choosing a side. It's like, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let y'all see the rest of the interview, man. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna keep doing this with you, Cole, bro. I'm gonna go back to the old Cole, listen to the old Cole music. You got some bumpers on Fall Off. You got some bumpers. I ain't gonna hold you. You do. It's just that I want you to just listen, do what you feel like you need to do. I don't know what the fuck you want to do. But as far as a fan, from me, as far as the old shit, the old Cole, like, I don't even know, man. I think that you can go back to your braggadocious rap. I personally think you can. But as far as, like, I don't know if you can say anything about other rappers anymore for doing what you're doing right now. You can't. You cannot. You can't. I mean, you can, but nobody's gonna take you. Like, people gonna forget about it. Let's keep it about. People are gonna forget about it, right? But there are gonna be some rappers that you look up to and people that you actually respect that look at you kind of like, you know what I mean? In those conversations. Listen, I'm a fucking innocent bystander. I'm a regular Joe Smo. Nigga, I got a 9 to 5. You feel me? You feel me? And I try to do what I can with my art to make it other than that. You feel me? But other than that, like, the people that you respect, the people that you hang out with, I know that they looking at this the same way. I know that this is a conversation. You may have some people in your camp, they be like, they respect you because what you have done, which is understandable. It's applaudable. You know what I mean? It's just that people are definitely going to be looking at you like, I don't know if I really should invest myself with you because of your Kendrick and Drake situation. I don't know, man. And again, to all of the fans, I'm not trying to come at J. Cole's next. It's just that it just is what it is. Like I said before, consistently inconsistent. That's going to be the name of this video. Consistently inconsistent. And that's the issue that we have with J. Cole. That's the issue. Like, Deleted was talking about the aspect of how he brought that shit up. J. Cole said that he was a hater. If that don't prove the consistently inconsistent, I don't know what else does, bruh. I don't know. I don't know, bruh. It is what it is, man. Y'all be good. Bunkai.